Hello everyone and welcome back to Derpy Dungeons. This is Yasmo and today we are playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
That is a lot of bodies.
Ready?
I wish we could fight with all four. Duelist. Okay.
Okay.
Why does she get to go twice?
Let us stain them.
Here we go. Incoming.
Shit.
I would have lived.
Let's dance.
You're a pretty fast motherfucker.
Just try it.
Damn, almost had them all.
Ungagged.
Hmm.
Feel the storm.
Medium physical attack, 3 hits, heals myself.
Careful now.
Finesse and grace. Blade cut through the flames.
Good stuff.
On guard.
Everybody, let's go.
I'd say he should be falling, but no, he's going into phase 2. Wonderful, he was already fast.
Parry it.
A lot of freaking hits.
On guard. Precise. Strike.
Careful, my elf.
I didn't expect another hit.
Here we go again. Incoming.
Damn it, I hit the wrong button.
Blades sharpened. Blades brave.
A storm is coming.
Oh, that wasn't shit.
Coming.
Motherfucker.
Let us stain them. Everybody, let's go.
Incoming.
Okay.
Inverted status effect that prevents the character from being healed. Oh shit.
Ready to strike.
Great. And who is inverted? Everybody? I thought it said immune.
some ink.
Why is she blonde? Oh, it's because she's inverted. Okay. Huh.
Thunder!
That didn't do a whole lot. Well, there goes her. Awesome. But Mayel was dead, so she didn't get any experience from that. Damn.
Well, turns out this Nevron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
Wasn't that strong. It's extraordinarily fast.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
Thousands upon thousands upon thousands dead. Ooh, the purple blade? Is it him? It is him. I love the way it looks. But I mean, that's only one level difference, and that one does 600 damage. That one does 242. That's stupidly insane. Oh, it just said something. I don't know what this is. I'm kind of scared to grab it. I'm gonna look around first. Okay. It's literally all I can do. Ah. What is that? On the road again. I know that's probably the way to go. I want to check this way first, though.
What have we here?
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
All we have is his hand, right? If I understood right, I thought that was important.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
I feel like at this point, if they did bring him back, he would be a slap in the face to what this game is. There was hope. This world doesn't have the laws that you would expect. But they set the world with one big rule. And then they broke that one big rule. By showing that some people... What is this? By showing that some have outlived the rule. The big rule, obviously, nobody can survive past the year that it says on the monolith. Oh yeah, I forgot about her. I'm really glad Jennifer English won an award for this. She's doing rather well. Of course, most of her roles do rather well. Looking forward to the next game she's coming out with. Tides of Annihilation. Looking forward to it. I probably won't be able to get it when it first comes out because my funds are dry. Spent the last of my savings buying Resident Evil Requiem. Forgotten Battlefield. Trophy earned. Find your way through the Forgotten Battlefield. Back at camp.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food. And then from there, we head north to Minoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress Heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Minoko Station. And then, we'll take the Paintress's heart.
I feel like Mael is related to the old man.
How far up the mountain is Minoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh, Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels?
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Why do I get to spend time with him? Is that like a romance
How
thing?
come Minoko lives so far from the other Gestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Gestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Gestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
Alright. I don't have the thing to upgrade that one anyway. Why do I have that equipped now? You know what that's saying? Hold up. Yeah, I didn't equip that. Maybe I did. I have 43 Kala Lumina. There, now I have 30 of each on each. Yeah, I could upgrade that. At least to level 9. Hers is already level 10. Honestly, though, I should probably do one that's not fire in case we want to go back and fight that one creature. So,
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why?
Because we don't get to enjoy.
sure. Lune intercepts Verso as he walks by the fire.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
All right then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Trust works both ways.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Lune spent some time bombarding Verso with questions. Verso remains evasive, which pisses Lune off, but also triggers her insatiable sense of curiosity. Lune is reluctantly intrigued, as is Verso. Relationship level increased. Lune, level 1. Well, that's new. When the interrogation is over, they go back to the others.
How far up the mountain is Minoko Station?
Not too high, but... Oh, right.
No.
And just as fun.
Oh, my husband.
I guess you can do it both. Verso approaches Sael, who seems open to talking.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then.
Something unusual, then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Verso and Sael spend the next few minutes arguing whether Sael should also share. Sael continues to tease Verso, who remains evasive. Verso and Sael's relationship grows a little bit. Relationship level increased. Level 1. They head back to the others. But yet, I can't increase my relationship with her.
How come Minoko lives so
Minoko's a search.
a lost jet?
Yeah.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
And not just her, but... Yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
Sure.
She reminds me of someone.
Who? My Al?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
You're the one who says all humans seem
Oh.
the same to you.
Oh, well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
Uh-huh.
You know, that almost makes sense to me.
It's okay if you don't understand, Verso. You're still wise to me.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Eske and Verso have fun talking to each other a bit more. Their bond grows. Level 1. Level 2. I forgot they were friends beforehand. They talk a bit more nonsense before going back to the others. Gotta keep up that journal. Mael finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice, how he laid the trail. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read the journal someday. She heads back. Mael quietly approaches Lune, wanting to apologize for her behavior on the way to bury Gustav.
Hey,
Hey,
I... I didn't mean...
it's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's... It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Lune,
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
feel Gustav.
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Mael and Luma spend more time together in a moment that was special for both of them. Anything else?
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But parts of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I don't know if I agree
now.
with that.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just... we're...
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gommage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there. At the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? That'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Ah, there it is.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, hit like. If you would like to see more, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.